Let's do the thing again just like we did it before. I hope you came in here to party too. Get out on the floor and let it do what it do. All you fellas, get out of your seats. Get out on the floor and just move your feet. All you ladies, get out of your chairs.
It's Famous Brown's TV show. Exciting, entertaining, and informative. And now, here's your host, P.T. Brown.
Everybody to the Famous Brown TV show. I'm hanging out with Chocolate Chip at WCLM today. And this is the world famous chocolate chip. This is the real original chocolate chip. A lot of people ask, is that the real chocolate chip that used to be on WANT? Tell them all about the chip.
I don't know about all that real and original, but I'm here every Thursday from 1 o'clock until 4 o'clock at 1450 WCLM. Always consider that my home station. I came back and got back on radio at 2008 up here, and I always consider WANT and WCLM my two favorite stations. I'd like you to join me. Have a good mix of oldies, some of the things that you haven't heard in a long time. So just, come on back to the AM side on Thursdays, if you don't do it any other time, from 1 until 4 o'clock, and join me for the stroll down memory lane every Thursday. Like, I've been doing this for a good little while now. This is my 40th year in radio, so I know a little bit of something about these oldies, so come on and join me. I think you'll like what we're doing right here. Every Thursday, 1 until 4 o'clock on the stroll down memory lane. I like your company very much.
And we're hanging out with Chocolate Chip. This is the Famous Brown TV show. And let's get to our first video. Big G's got a brand new video out. Let's take a look at Big G on the Famous Brown TV show.
Thank God it's Friday. These beautiful lips been bringing my phone all week long. And I got the money to pay them. And I'm going to pay them. But tonight, I'm going to have myself some fun. Friday night, I'm going out to the club. Tonight, I'm going to party and have myself some fun. Tonight, I want to party. Tonight, I want to dance. I better do it tonight while I
Get ready for an old-fashioned gospel celebration. Saturday, March 5th, Greater Refuge Church, 2210 Carter Street, Richmond, 3 p.m. Miss Missouri Pittman is celebrating 9 years as a WCLM radio gospel personality. On the program, the fantastic Golden Heirs, Minister Larry Jefferson, Reverend Joe Davis and the Kingdom Heirs, Crusading for Christ, God's Holy Tabernacle of Love, and the new Golden Jubilees. It's going to be an incredible celebration for Christ. 9 years of gospel radio announcing with Miss Missouri Pittman at WCLM. Your MC is going to be Preston Brown, taping for the Famous Brown TV show on CW65. Tickets are only $10 and available at WCLM Radio, 3203 Hull Street. Don't miss this incredible celebration for Miss Missouri Pittman. Saturday, March 5th, Greater Refuge Church, 2210 Carter Street at 3 p.m. in the afternoon, Richmond.
Join Dr. Leonard Edlow at his new time, Thursdays at 11:30 a.m. on WCLM. You can call in and talk about local, national issues, or just ask your questions about health. Also, as a pastor, you can talk to him about your spiritual walk. Talk to Dr. Edlow live every Thursday at 11:30 a.m. on 1450 WCLM. It's an anniversary and gospel awards presentation, June 26th at Fifth Baptist Church, featuring Bishop Sam Fisher and the Gospel Missioners. That's Fifth Baptist Church, 1415 West Carey Street. Doors open at 2:30. Show starts at 4 p.m., just $15, with performances by Justin Morris, Genesis, Jay Caldwell and the Gospel Ambassadors, Tiny and the Saints, Bishop George Livingston, Mama's Children, and much, much more. Don't miss this fantastic event at Fifth Baptist Church featuring Bishop Sam Fisher and the Gospel Missioners, June 26th. Doors open at 2:30. Show starts at 4 p.m. Admission just $15. June 26th at Fifth Baptist Church.
Black men in America for the past 400 years has been like a boy in the white man's house, begging the white man for a job, for food, clothing, and shelter. And then after the white man provides him with all of these things, he turns around and has the nerve to get angry at the white man when the white man tries to control his life. How can people, a group of people such as our people, who own no factories, have equal job opportunities competing against the race that owns the factories? The only way the two can have equal job opportunities is if black people have factories as well as white people have factories. And then we can employ whites or we can employ blacks, just like they can employ whites or they can employ blacks. But as long as the factories are in the hands of the whites, the housing is in the hands of the whites, the school system is in the hands of the whites, you have a situation where the blacks are constantly begging the whites, can they use this or can they use that? That's not any kind of equality of opportunity, nor does it lend toward one's dignity. What does a black man look like begging for a cup of coffee in a white restaurant and doesn't have a job to back up to pay for it when he does get the coffee? It's putting the cart before the horse. Instead of the Negro leaders having the black man begging for a chance to dine in white restaurants, the Negro leaders should be showing the black man how to do something to strengthen his own economy, to give himself an independent economy, or to provide job opportunities for himself. Not begging for a cup of coffee in a white man's restaurant. Number one, he must have a knowledge of himself, and this gives him confidence in himself. He has been brainwashed by the educational system that exists here in America to the point where he feels he was a savage in the jungle when he was before he was brought here, and this destroys his morale. So the number one thing that has to be done, he has to be retaught, he has to be re-educated and made to know that he's a man like anyone else, and then he can stand on his own 2 feet like others. Then it's the black man, the black leadership, who has access to all of this money and has all of these degrees today, can't use his talent and his know-how to set up business opportunities, job opportunities, housing opportunities for the black people, the same as the white leaders have done for white people. Then these black leaders need to get off the boat. They're not leading our people toward any kind of independence, but they're using their positions and their education and their talent to exploit our people worse than the slave master did during slavery.
If white immigrants can come to this country 50 years ago with nickels and dimes and no education, and come here and pool their little nickels and dimes and no education, and set up little stores, develop these stores into larger stores, develop this into an industry which creates job opportunities for whites.
Since Lincoln was supposed to have freed the black man 100 years ago, and today the black man, according to the government economists, has spending power of $20 billion per year. We feel that with the black man spending $20 billion a year, not setting up any businesses, not creating any industry, not creating any job opportunities for his own kind, he's not in a moral position to point the finger today at the white man and tell the white man that he's discriminating against him for not giving him a job in factories that he himself set up. If the black man has $20 billion, and these so-called Negro leaders are such geniuses that they can integrate white restaurants and integrate white factories and force themselves into that which the white man has set up, they should use that same ingenuity to show the black people how to pool our wealth and set up something of our own. And then we won't have to force our way into it.
We should own, operate, and control the economy of our community. You would never, you can't open up a black store in a white community. White man won't even patronize you. And he's not wrong. He got sense enough to look out for himself. And you don't have sense enough to look out for yourself. The white man is too intelligent to let someone else come and gain control of the economy of his community. But you will let anybody come in and control the economy of your community. Control the housing, control the education, control the jobs, control the businesses under the pretext that you want to integrate. No, you're out of your mind. We have to become involved in a program of re-education to educate our people into the importance of knowing that when you spend your dollar out of the community in which you live, the community in which you spend your money becomes richer and richer. The community out of which you take your money becomes poorer and poorer. And because these Negroes who have been misled, misguided, are breaking their necks to take their money and spend it with the man is becoming richer and richer, and you're becoming poorer and poorer. And then what happens? The community in which you live becomes a slum. It becomes a ghetto. The conditions become run down. And then you have the audacity to complain about poor housing in a run-down community. Why, you run it down yourself when you take it out. And you and I are in a double track, because not only do we lose by taking our money someplace else and spending it, when we try and spend it in our own community, we're trapped because we haven't had sense enough to set up stores and control the businesses of our community. The man who's controlling the stores in our community is a man who doesn't look like we do. He's a man who doesn't even live in the community. So you and I, even when we try and spend our money in the block where we live or the area where we live, we're spending it with a man who, when the sun goes down, takes that basket full of money in another part of the town. So we're trapped, double trapped, triple trapped. Anywhere we go, we find that we're trapped. And every kind of solution that someone comes up with is just another trap. Our people, the importance of setting up these little stores and developing them and expanding them into larger operations. Woolworth didn't start out big like they are today. They started out with a dime store and expanded and expanded and expanded until today they're all over the country and all over the world, and they get some of everybody's money. Now this is what you and I in General Motors, the same way, didn't start out like it is. It started out just a little rat race type operation. And it expanded and expanded until today is where it is right now. And you and I have to make a start. And the best place to start is right in the community where we live. So our people not only have to be re-educated to the importance of supporting black business, but the black man himself has to be made aware of the importance of going into business. And once you and I go into business, we own and operate at least the businesses in our community. What we will be doing is developing a situation wherein we will actually be able to create employment for the people in the community. And once you can create some employment in the community where you live, it will eliminate the necessity of you and me having to act ignorantly and disgracefully boycotting and picketing some cracker someplace else, trying to take it
radio TV sets. I'm Famous Brown. This is the Famous Brown TV show, and I hope that you're enjoying the show so far. I'd like to let you know that March the 5th, Saturday, March the 5th at Greater Refuge Church, 2210 Carter Street, Mrs. Missouri Pittman will be celebrating 9 years as a gospel radio announcer, and she got a fantastic program planned for you. Admission is $10. You can pay it at the door. I will be the host, and we'll be filming for the Famous Brown TV show. We'll show you some of the highlights. So if you like the show, you've been watching the show, come on out and see how they call me the hardest working man in radio, and see how we film and tape and put together our segment on our shows. So come on out Saturday, March the 5th, 3 p.m. It's only $10. Great program, fantastic golden eras, golden jubilees, and other groups will be there. Come on out and get a chance to meet you one-on-one. Also, June coming this summer, June the 26th. This is going to be at Fifth Baptist Church. Sam Fisher and the Gospel Missionaries will be celebrating their anniversary. On the program, they got a lot of groups, but their special guest will be Justine Morris, who's a former lead singer, sounds just like Sam Cooke, y'all. Former lead singer for the Soul Stirrers, and Jay Caldwell and the Ambassadors. Great group that come to Richmond a lot. So be sure to mark that down, June the 26th, and come on out. But right now I want to let you know that the latest edition of the Heart and Soul newspaper is out. It's a fantastic edition, and we call it our Black History edition. A lot of black history in it, a lot of good information. Pick it up. You can also read it online. Go to WCLMradioonline.com. You can read it, or go to Heart and Soul of the City newspaper.com, and you can pick it up. Great newspaper. If you like to advertise in the paper, you like to advertise on WCLM Radio, or you like to advertise on this show, get in contact with me. Call me at the radio station, 231-7685. I'm Famous Brown, and we're going back to the show.
Say you got somewhere to go and you need a car, but you don't have enough money to buy one right now? Stop by Easy Car Rental at 3101 West Broad Street and see C.L. Bell at 804-358-3406. He's got small, medium, and large cars. $29.95 a day, unlimited miles, free pickup in the Richmond area, no credit card needed. That's C.L. Bell, Easy Car Rental, 3101 West Broad Street, or call him at 804-358-3406. That's 358-3406.
This is Preston Brown, editor of the Heart and Soul of the City newspaper. You can now read our newspaper by going online and put in Heart and Soul of the City newspaper.com. It's the little newspaper with the great big old news.
If you're having legal troubles, call Virginia Law Center PC, a professional full-service law firm that handles traffic, DUI, criminal defense, divorces, and accident cases in state and federal courts. Call 804-722-1457 or 804-255-7290 and ask for H. Otis Brown, JDPC. That's if you're having any type of legal trouble at all, call Virginia Law Center and ask for Mr. Brown. The fashionable man dresses for success at D&W Mobile Clothing Store with Wayne Mason. Call him at 804-337-8869. The latest in men's clothing, he'll come to you. That's D&W Mobile Clothing Store with Wayne Mason. Call him at 804-337-8869. That's 804-337-8869. And dress for success with D&W Mobile Clothing Store.
Don't you miss that train, oh man. Yes, you must take the Friday train. You make it on time. Go to Sugar Hill way up in Harlem. Better hurry, get aboard that
I can do some shuffling too. Look out, man, what you going to do? Look out, boys, he's coming through. Yeah, man, yeah, man. Boy, he got educated feet. Boy, I practice all the time. Here's one I sat up all night trying to do. Get this.
When the postdoc in Memphis, you should get yourself a job in one of them Beale Street cafes.
Boy, you've been reading my mind. Watch me go to Beale Street. Oh, Sam. Oh, Sam. Yes, Sam.
This court is now in session.
In jail? Need bail to get out? Call Brown Bail Bonding Company at 804-732-3561. That's 804-732-3561. Anytime, anywhere, any court. That's Brown Bail Bonding Company, 804-732-3561. In jail? Need bail to get out? Call Brown. It's the little store with the big deal. Hall Street Mini Mart at 1314 Hall Street. Roundhouse convenient items, women and men accessories, men's suits, hats, and shirts by D&W Fashion. Women pocketbooks and jewelry. Open 7 days a week from 10 until 7 p.m. Call 232-3384 for more information. That's the little store with the big deal. Hall Street Mini Mart.
Yeah, I'm Warren Powell with the National Alliance of Postal and Federal Employees, and what we do is our organization is 102 years old. It was started out of the fact that we wanted to protect people's interests. We knew that there was a deficit in protection as far as that concerned, and there was no representation, we give you that representation. So if you have any problems and you're a postal or federal employees, you simply give us a call. Call our office. It's 202-939-6325, extension 238 or 237, or you can call extension 248 or extension 244. And we'll be sure to get somebody out there, and we'll give you the information that you need, and we'll be glad to have you as a member. And of course, always tune into our show, Let's Get It On, 6 o'clock every Thursday. That's 6 o'clock Eastern Time, whether it's Daylight Savings Time or whatever. And tune in and listen to the information. We try to give you information on veterans and health and whatever's going on with the Postal Service. And we'd like you to get on, and like I said, anything we can do to help, we're glad to have you on, and we surely welcome you being a part of our program. Okay, thank you.
I'm into the universe, y'all.
For the last 30 minutes, you've been entertained by the Famous Brown TV Show. Join us next weekend at these same times for the Famous Brown TV Show with your host, P.T. Brown.